Together, we're going to redeem some common rhythms in our lives as worship musicians and volunteers. Remain in me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. John 15:4. Playing week after week could lead to burnout, and sometimes we would even call it spiritual burnout because it involves, playing at a church. But I would actually think, in my own experience at least, burnout really comes when, for me, when I am kind of out of step in my faith, in my walk. Staying fresh in my walk requires me abiding in Christ daily, not just when I'm getting closer to serving on Sunday. I went through a little bit of a grind a couple years ago where I was just prepping week after week, and I sat and I just realized I felt completely numb to it. I wasn't really hearing the words. I wasn't really singing the words, like not even trying. I couldn't even tell you what the new songs, what the lyrics even were. I could tell you what the parts were. And right then and there, I asked God to renew my heart. And I kind of prayed over the songs that they would speak to me. And suddenly, as I was practicing, a lyric popped out. And I'm not going to lie, I got kind of emotional because it was something that I knew God says is good and true. Remember, we're not just musicians, we're actually a vessel. You gotta think, when we let God in, we can actually become a vessel that is offering an overflow of what He gives us. I notice when my connection to Him is strong, that my vibrance for worship is stronger, and it really doesn't even matter how often I get to serve or play on a Sunday. I notice it's even vibrant in me on a Sunday when I'm with my family and I'm just going, I'm not serving. So I pray that we keep our hearts close to Him and that we listen and we know what He says is good and true. I pray that we lead with passion and purpose each and every week, whether we're on a platform or not, and that our worship comes as an overflow from inviting Him in our hearts, week after week, in our practice time, and even when we're not serving on a Sunday. But I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think of this? As always, keep praying and keep playing.